Alrighty then, good morning, Internet, and welcome to more Stellaris. Ooh, new person in, Amelia James. Very nice to see you. This is just my solo campaign, and I am just a tiny little devouring swarm. It's planned on being a very long series, but we'll see how things pan out. Okay. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Oh, new nest. Okay, good. Step 1. Genomic research facility. Clone bats. Spawning pool. Hive warren. And sensorium site. Also, do I have the relic world in this playthrough? Savannah, Alpine, Arctic, Tundra, Desert, Arid, Tundra, Arctic, and Terraforming. No, I do not. But do I have a tech world designed or planned? Do not seem to have a tech world planned or designed at this time. So, what's a good planet? This one seems to be moderately okay. So, I'm going to upgrade that, I am going to add in a little bit of automation. I'm also going to take this, replace it with this. Also here, Forge World Tech. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna go with a researcher enclave, and I probably should do an archives. Actually, yeah, no. Started following you on Twitter. Hope you're following me back. I'm very plausible, Amelia, and very nice to see you in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to say engineering is what I need more than any others. Also here, can I change the... No. Here, can I change this? No, I don't have the tech for it quite yet. Hopefully we'll get there eventually. Okay. Military fleets and civilian ships I can ignore for the moment. I do have one gigantic skeletal army. I'm going to want you to land on my homeworld, please and thank you. And you guys are building some armies, so we'll ignore that. Finish the tech, tile blockers. I'm going to get this. All right.
Our construction is complete.
Okay, so build some research stations and then build this starbase. That's fine. Where's this happening? Oh, okay. Okay. You guys, I would now like you to return, please and thank you. Do I have a construction ship somewhere? I do, but you are doing that right now. That's the Accelerate Devour. Okay, cool. I'm going to build this. I'm just going to build another construction ship. I think that's probably about the thing that I should do. Also, I don't have that tech yet. Okay.
Technology conceived.
Encryption, code breaking is a good one. Admiral, definitely.
We have cleared a blocker.
Okay. You come over here, build this starbase, please and thank you.
Technology conceived.
But yeah, as for following on Twitter, that's very possible. The only thing is I only do changes to other social media after my stream, so please understand. I don't need the naval cap. I'm going to start researching some of these other ones here.
We have found an anomaly.
Yep, that's fine. Anomalies are perfectly fine. After that, then we'll survey this station, or... excuse me.
Conceived.
Afterwards, okay. Sure.
We have cleared a blocker.
Aha! Okay. Save game. Okay. Mutation. Phototropic? Nope. That is why I save. That is one ability I do not want my species to have. Okay. Let's try mammalian. Seasonal dormancy? That is perfectly fine. In fact, that's practically ideal.
We have cleared a blocker. We have surveyed the
Okay, espionage event. Okay, procuring DNA. Good.
technology conceived.
Multiphasic shields. Okay. Also,
Technology conceived.
do research. Dyson swarms. I do need that. This, I think. Wait. Ah. I do not want that information. Because this is not... I am doing my absolute best not to cheat in this particular one, and seeing that information kinda is. What your findings. Oh, okay. Scientist, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna have you do all the things, please and thank you. Just do all the things, and I don't care.
Our construction is complete.
Okay. Commence operations. Gene stolen. Perfect. Okay. Now, what's the next thing I should do? I should probably acquire an asset. I don't even know how to do those. Smuggle population? Nah. Steel technology. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I don't know if that's going to be any good. What is their tech? Oh, their tech is inferior to me, but it's not completely out of them. So we'll see. Bunch of tech, good. Gloom spores. Betharian. I do need that. Oh. There and there. Oh. I can upgrade all my sensorium sites. Then upgrade all the sensorium sites, please, and thank you. Build. Management. Clear all these blockers. And decisions, mastery of nature. Don't have the energy credits for that at the moment. Can I buy some energy credits? I can. It's worth it. Okay. Granted, okay. Oh, I'm just researching that now. It's fine. Okay, don't have the energy for the moment. More minerals.
Technology conceived.
I can purchase some minerals. I'll get that. It's not really ideal, but that's okay. Okay, got all those. You're still building all the things. Also, no blockers, 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 except for this one, which I can't. But that's okay. Eye of the Storm, curious. Stop what you're doing, research this, then come back here and survey this system, and then research this anomaly.
Technology conceived.
Okay. Node culling is like the last thing I want to get.
Our construction is complete. Technology conceived.
I am going to need that at some point, so I'll research it now.
A new nest is born.
Okay, new nest, good. And we do have some, not a lot, but you know, some, better than nothing. Cloning vats, spawning pool, hive horn, and I don't have enough for anything else yet. Okay. If I sell maybe some of this and some of this. Oof. site barren and bare. Okay. Oh, added current, cosmic alteration. That's fine. Gravity storm aftermath. That's perfectly acceptable. This is the Newfoundland colony. I'm missing like 84. Well, that's annoying, but whatever. Hull points, defense armies. Sure. I do have some defensive armies on many of my planets. Hey, Katak, thank you very much for popping in.
Technology conceived.
Severe gravity storm, that's fine. Fortress, okay, cool. Edict fund. I think that'll probably be useful, but here we go. Build that sensorium site. Okay. Okay. Oh, just missing some minerals. Abandoned dairy habitat. Salvage everything we can use. Melting glaciers, okay. I'm still learning Bavarian, fine.
Technology conceived.
New tech. Okay, Dyson Swarm definitely need wormhole travel ASAP. I'll get that. Not that it doesn't make much good right now, but I think it's going to be very useful in the near foreseeable future, so. Into the vortex, okay.
Project is complete.
Oh, okay.
Technology conceived.
Ethereum done. Gas extraction wells. Hey, Philin, how are you doing today? Okay. Oh, just don't have the minerals. Okay.
Technology conceived. Technology conceived.
New tech. Played with your cat. Aw, that's cute. My cat's a little terror half the time, so I'm not currently playing with him. But I'm sure he will bug me for play at some point in the near foreseeable future.
Our construction is complete. Technology conceived.
Okay. also... Oh, construction ship. Why have you not finished everything yet? Your cat brings weird shit at home. Birds, iguanas, giant centipedes. How was any of that weird? I mean, that just sounds like a normal cat behavior to me. Stop that. Okay. Why are you allowed to upgrade space fauna seal? You're not auto upgrading. Okay, you're not currently epic, probably. Yeah, veteran. It doesn't say. Yeah, common. Okay. This is a perfectly fine upgrade. You don't know how he even finds those animals. It was the first time you saw a giant centipede and got PTSD. That's fair.
Our construction is complete.
Yeah.
We have found an anomaly.
Okay. Anomalies are fine. Okay. And you upgraded. Perfect. Build those research stations, then come over here and build this starbase. Just a cuthloid, so I'll leave it alone for now. You're pretty close to about as blobbed out as I want you to be. Okay, automation, Betharian processing, good. Here, don't have the minerals for it quite yet, that's okay. Prospector or tuner? I'm gonna get prospector, which is a weird thing to choose, but I think it's the right call in this particular circumstance.
Technology conceived.
Hidden worlds. What a good pair of B class. I mean, these? B class what? Sorry, I'm not quite following you. Okay. Sure. I think that's probably about the right way. Nothing? Oh, okay. Here's the funny thing, actually, with Uwu. I do want to mention something because I thought of this the other day. Because Uwu is really just a U and then a W and then a U, so it's 4 U's. So you might as well just call it 4U. Uwu 4U. Uh... Why so many wormholes and portals? Because the gateways, I just need enough gateways in order to be able to reliably make sure that everybody can learn the technology, okay? But wormholes make everything interesting because unless you get the ability, your Uwu choke past expiration date. That's fine. Because when you have a wormhole in your space, until you get the technology to like block wormhole travel, it's a vulnerability. And having those kinds of vulnerabilities, I find really interesting. That's why there's like the hyperlane network is very minimal, very sparse, okay? In order to have lots of choke points. So, lots of choke points and lots of vulnerabilities for every single wormhole. Oh, fuck. That was unintended. Damn it. Yes, I know. Just fuck off. Just maintain current expenditures and fuck off. Oh, I'll leave that there for now. This I can upgrade. You I want to upgrade. Oh, finished. Gas extraction wells. Okay, cool. Okay, I should definitely start researching that stuff. Okay. Here I want the automation building. Energy generation. Missing the minerals. That's fine. However, I don't have the thing for synthetic crystal plants yet. Okay. Someone got a negative trait. You are slower. You suck now. Hey, fly eagles fly. Good day. Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing today? Oh, it's actually getting a bunch of people in today, which is unusual, but welcome. Doing good? Just relaxing? Sure. Get... Sorry about that. My headphones decided that they were going to get caught on things. You're doing that. Okay. Another automation building.
Technology conceived.
Building slots work very different now, Felon. Very, very different. Everything has changed in 4.0, and it's kind of a cluster F, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. I find it cool, so. Sure. All here to see you play. Exactly. So now you start off with 6 building slots on your planet. Okay, these 6 are generic base. You're always going to get them. It's okay. Okay, you still build districts, but now you build the districts in this kind of a format rather than build district and select from a list, okay? But each district, are you limited to just a few science buildings? Sort of fill in, but it is way more efficient, okay? Because now things do some different stuff. So, first of all, I will give you an example of this. Carenza, which is going to be my tech world, okay? So this planet right now, as it stands, has 2 urban districts, 2 generator districts, 1 mineral district, and 1 agricultural district, okay? Because I have a mineral district, food district, and energy district, I can change their specialization. So these are actually specialized as an energy research support district. This is currently a mining district, and this is currently a food district, but I'm going to be changing these to their respective science versions, and they are already queued, so changing them to mineral research support and biological research support. My research enclave is the first specialization, okay, on this planet, and then my engineering research specialization for more engineering research specifically. So, now that I have this, I can now take and build a field dynamic center, which is the physics specialty building. And what it does, it doesn't give me physicists, but it increases, well, it does give me some physicists, okay? But it increases the amount of physics research that all my physicists produce. And then there's one for engineering and one for sociology. I'm also going to be building a faculty of archaeostudies on this world. You specialize districts and not per planet? Kind of. But you can also specialize for the planet as well, because this is a tech world. And so as you can see, research lab build speed is plus 25%, brain drone upkeep is minus 20%, brain drone output is up 5%. So it's district specialization and world specialization. But here's the thing. Because I have this specialization and this specialization, what it does, whenever I build just an urban district, okay, each one of those is going to be producing more jobs for physics, biology, and engineering. And in this one is just engineering, okay? And I'm also going to be building a faculty of archaeostudies and all these other cool, awesome things. Quite interesting. Mining, energy, and food enhance the world's science product. Exactly. So it's really only useful if you have a tech-focused world, okay? Because you're probably still going to be losing resources on that world. But, like on my home world, okay, my heavy industry produces just a bunch of alloys, and as I build more of those districts, I'm going to be building more alloys. But here, the chemical plants, exotic gas refineries, and later on, the synthetic crystal plants, okay, make it so that each one of these districts and the jobs that they have also produce a bunch of rare crystals, or also a bunch of exotic gases, or also a bunch of volatile motes. So it's doubling and tripling up the production. It's really fascinating to me, at least. Okay. Okay. Minus 20, minus 12, and minus 15%. I think it might be useful to do that at some point soon. And then there's also the new trade mechanics, okay? Because now that I even as a hive mind, I do have access to trade, but trade works totally differently. It is not a resource that you just trade in and use to produce various goods, services, etc., or energy credits. It is your money. Trade is your money, your energy credits or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'll get this and good. Bioswarmer missiles, negative effects on cosmic storms, doubled up. Perfect. Minus 100%. A lot of stuff per planet. Looks like an independent country. Yep. Trade is your cash. Exactly. And if you take a look down here, my planetary production has all this stuff, and deficit is nothing. Okay, so I'm producing all the stuff that I need on this planet within the confines of this planet. This one, though, I'm not. I am actually missing a little bit of volatile mode production. Okay, this one is missing just a little bit of volatile mode and production. But instead of this being taken out of my global resources, I need to get this here. Oh. What the heck is going on? What's going on? Alright. I don't know what just went on, but my restream just decided to poop the bed. So anyways, back to what I was saying. But what happens is this planetary deficit, so like for example, this one, okay? Instead of this just being taken out of my global food supply and energy supply, okay, this is actually taken out of, basically, the system purchases this deficit using my trade, so it reduces the amount of trade that I bring in. That is how trade works. Oh no, you gotta run, you heard the test. Funny. Okay, back to where I was. So, I'm about to go to war with these all-hail hypnotoads. I meant to do so for a little while now, but I was waiting until they were large enough that I wanted to bother, and I think that that's about now. So, I'm going to take my ships, put them on the border. Oh. You build all of those things. You finish building all of that. Perfect. Great. Come down here, build that research station. Observant. Prospector is better than observant. Espionage. Okay, cool, great, awesome. And as soon as my ships are in position, geothermal, that's fine. Excuse me, deficit decreases trade per planet. That's exactly correct, Philin. But the thing, it decreases trade. A non-optimized Ecumenopolis could be a pain in the ass. You are entirely correct. Yes, it could. And is. But there's definitely ways around it. You won't be able to deal so much with the food aspect, but everything else, you're okay.
Our construction is complete.
Okay. observation post, research station, mining station, and after that, come over here and build a starbase. Okay, astral something, something. You're still not in position quite yet.
We have cleared a blocker.
But it's pretty easy to, and like trade is a global resource. So, Fountain of Blood, interesting development. Okay, cool. Greatest show, pay you the fee. Yeah. A rift appears. That's great.
Construction is complete. Technology conceived.
Well, that's nice. Build those mining structures and then come over here, build this starbase. You like trade separated from energy because for megacorps it was kind of ambiguous or weird, the mercantile traditions. Yep. And now mercantile is actually really very, very interesting and useful. I mean, it was already kind of useful, but there have been some balance patches recently because they kind of screwed up trade and money and energy credits with a couple of different situations. So, but it's much better now. Okay. Time for war. Declare war. Absorption hunger.
Annihilate the others. We have cleared a blocker.
Oh, you can upgrade. That's fine. Not producing a lot. That's okay. What I'm going to do, and this is one of the fun things. So I'm going to take this particular planet. I'm going to make them a generator world specialization. Okay, I need a bunch of energy. So then I'm going to do this so that all these 4 hive districts that I have on this planet are now going to produce a few tech jobs, but it's going to increase the output by 20%. If I have 5 districts, okay, each one is increasing it by 20% efficiency, then that means that there are 100, sorry, your English is cooked, okay, a huge amount of energy in the early game, and when it reached the max capacity, basically you were losing energy because you couldn't accumulate more. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I'm going to double that. So instead of getting 100% Tectron output, I'm going to get 200% Tectron output. So this one planet with just like 4 districts, like 3 or 4 districts, generator districts, are going to produce like an absolutely astonishing amount of energy credits. Once those things have been built, okay, right now it's 46. Pay attention. Okay? 46 for the moment,
Technology.
but that is not going to last. It is going to start producing a whole heck of a lot more, and very, very quickly. But we'll see, okay? Right now it's 46. And we'll see how much more that produces shortly.
We sense spaceborne life.
Kind of insane. I would apply for a 20% less consumption. Yeah.
Technology conceived.
But yeah, it is absolutely insane.
Crushing
Biostorm Relief Center. I could. Biostorm missiles. Mining station output, I think, is probably about the right call. Yeah. Singing planet, that's nice. Okay, this planet, I can upgrade this. You're producing a good amount of energy. You're going to be a tech world. We will need to upgrade that. That's fine. I'll upgrade both of these things. Urban expansion's fine for now. Oh, where is... Ah, this generator. Okay. There. Now it's more clear where trade works with edicts for half unity or half energy. Yeah. You make that, you this, this, this. I don't have the minerals for that yet, but I will soon. Okay.
Technology conceived.
Save game. Hope I don't get a crap. Lithoid DNA. That actually sounds cool, because I kind of want something like the scintillating skin or whatnot. Scintillating skin. What the did I say? That was just hilarious. I love it. How do pops work? There are hundreds or... yes, that's exactly right. There are hundreds or thousands, but they're broken into pop groups, and it's much more efficient on game resources now, because before, each individual pop was representing like millions or maybe billions of population on the planet, and each one of those pops was calculated separately for things like their faction and happiness and unity and whatever else they might have been producing or not producing, as the case may be. Nowadays, all of that is controlled, like different pops working different jobs produce what's called workforce, and it's the workforce that applies to the jobs. And because of the way that they have it calculated, then while there's different percentages of things for factions, etc., in order to keep that math pretty consistent to how it used to work, because it's not having to do it for each individual pop one at a time, it does batches, it reduces mid to late game lag by a pretty significant margin.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Oh, espionage commence. And repolarize the hull or synchronize. I'll synchronize. See what happens. Research secured. Okay, cool. So I learned a little bit about Starhold technologies. Cool. Finally, Daddy Paradox is doing something good. And they also, the changes to trade and how that works also does something a lot similar. So both mid to game lag and late game lag are significantly reduced. They're not completely gone, but it is definitely better than it used to be.
We have cleared a blocker. Technology conceived.
Okay. Don't want that, don't want that, don't care about that. I'll get this. Also, generator world. Okay. And I will do that. haven't even done the first generator support, but
Technology conceived.
okay. Reactor booster, shields, colony development speed. I'm gonna do this. Enzymatic webcaster. I'll get this. Oh, also for both my tech world, I do want mastery of nature. I'll get this for now. Mountains in the sky. That's awesome. I'm going to buy just a little bit of energy credits, and I will get that mastery of nature for my generator world as well. But one thing at a time. Okay.
Our construction is complete.
Dark matter eruption. Nice. Jana Primus. That's actually really cool. Okay, construction ships. I want you to continue doing things, so come down here, build this star base. You build this research facility, and then move here. You, on the other hand, I'm gonna have you move here.
Technology conceived.
Tech, okay. Yeah, I think energy credits from jobs is definitely going to be, and habitability, perfect. And this is one of the reasons why I love this particular Thrall world's still the same. I don't know. I haven't used slaves in a while because I'm really, really happy that this new biological stuff exists because, and do remember, I want you to do remember, Philin, no cheats. This is my species. This is my habitability. I have 50% flat across the board. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3 different bad traits, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 good traits, and 10, 11 is just this malleable genes trait and hive-minded. Okay. Interesting CV. Oh yeah. It is, and I'm not even done. This is the whole point about this particular playthrough is to try and get every single biological trait I can possibly cram into this species. Silicon Valley workers. You know, and so, and this is how I do it. Because of that malleable genes is part of an origin, which gives you this situation, okay? This situation, okay, it progresses a little bit here and there, but as it progresses, okay, I get, like, once it hits here, I get new genes. A new trait added to the base species, okay? And then things like the, what's the word for it? The genomic research facility and clone vats and stuff like that will slowly convert my species over time into my base state.
Our construction is complete.
Okay, starbase capacity, sure. Astral actions. And first contact. Throw someone at it. Looks kind of unbalanced. It's not unbalanced because
Our construction is
there's other versions of this kind of a species or origin or whatever that give you way more benefits. Okay? And this particular version, it's one where in the early game, you're actually kind of fucked. So you need to stall and for time. Over time, you will get stronger. Quarantine the study or prioritize studying the dark matter. Definitely prioritize studying the dark matter. Okay, you build this research facility, these mining things, and come up here and build this starbase. You build the observation posts, and then this research station, and then this starbase over here. You're just kind of waiting until you can get into some of these other areas and locations, which is fine. Oh, interesting. Do I have any other envoys? I do. That's great. Oh, sign. Nope, you're just waiting. That's fine. So, it's one of those situations where, yeah, I can ignore the spy network now. Playing tall, 100%. There have been some kooky, crazy, insane civilian builds in this iteration. Just up until recently, the newest patch screwed it up. But you were able to make about 30 or 40,000 science a month, and everything was one at a time. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, where was I? Oh, I need to check something. Why am I getting these problems? Hey, Wooty! Wanted to say hi. Thank you very much for stopping in and saying hi. I really appreciate it, madam. How's it going? It is absolutely fantastic, except for some minor technical difficulties, is what I shall say. What would a stream be without scuff? Exactly. Okay. But yeah, it has been hilarious, good fun so far. Had a lot of people show up for no particularly interesting reason other than the fact that they decided to pop in today. Like 2 days ago, I streamed for like 10 hours and had like 5 people show up. But today, I've only been streaming for what is it, like maybe an hour, and I've already had like a dozen people show up in chat. I'm like, okay, today happens to be one of those good days. That's nice. Exactly. Let's go. That's the way I'm looking at it. You know, ride that hype train kind of thing. Plasteel carapace will definitely improve my overall capacity, and always so nice when people stop by. Time to feet stream. I'm not sure what you mean by feet stream, but okay. If you're talking about streaming pictures of my feet, the answer is no. If you're talking about streaming playing a game using my feet, the answer is also no. So, okay, good. Now I'm finally making energy credits again. This is where I needed to be. Perfect, great, awesome. Research station output and microverse, that's fine. Oh, that would be, you're right, that would be a challenge. It is a common challenge. I hate it. All-knowing is pretty good. I don't care about influence, so I'll take this also. You. Okay. I've only done, I've managed to do both of those, and I haven't built any extra districts, and yet I'm already producing 131 instead of 46. So this one planet with only a couple of jobs and a couple of people on it is already producing like a pretty significant amount of energy. Okay, you build this mining district, then this you. Why is, oh fuck. Come over here and finish surveying. Oh, new astral actions available. Don't have the threads for it yet. I'll get them eventually. Are disruptors still good? They are about as good as they ever were. There's actually, if you want to go with the regular technological ships, okay, there's kind of a, I'm not going to call it really a meme build, but it's kind of a new meta sort of build for regular Corvettes using the, I'll just sell like 5,000. Yeah, that sounds about right. Good, and I'm going to build a couple more there and one more there. Also, where is that Betharian one? Can't be that one. Nope. Nope. Aha! Deep core Betharian mining. Perfect. So, again, this and mining drones produce minerals, but now I get energy credits per 100 mining drones. artists. I should probably build more specializations. Okay, that's about all of the minerals I've got at the moment. And just keep building stuff. Just need to make sure that I'm building the right things, because one of the things that you don't want to do is build too much too quickly. Archaeoengineers is pretty damn good. Do I want to go Archaeoengineers or do I want to go Behemoth Fury? I think I'll go Archaeoengineers for now, but I will go Behemoth Fury eventually, just not quite yet. Okay. Oh, that's right. Now, Homeworld. No. I'm gonna do that first. It's okay. Nab. That's okay.
Technology conceived.
Your hostile swarms do not threaten me at all. Shield overcharger. Not the nourishment complex. That's for sure.
We have surveyed the system.
Okay. There we go.
Technology conceived.
Expanded Intellect 2 is probably almost certainly the thing that I'm going to do. Yep, definitely well worth that options. Foundry drone output. I could use some extra mineral, or not minerals, alloys. I don't use much alloys, but I should get some.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Okay, cloaking, good. I'll get that because it's cheap AF. Now, my plan here for this war, I'm going to basically take over. Let's see how they taste. I'll have to sell some food first. Yay! Micro black hole. Horrifying. Yay!
Our construction is complete.
Oh, and this is one of the other things. So you'll have to hop off now again. Hope you have an amazing stream. Your bed is calling. I fully understand and support this. Be well, madam.
Technology
code breaking. Most unfortunate.
Crushing a hostile iron. Technology conceived.
Okay. Ancient shield overcharger. Cool. Pulse carapace, I think, is probably the right move here. First contact event, just keep at it.
We flee the hostile swarm.
Why the heck is it doing that? Have a good night. No worries. Nab.
Our hive is under attack.
Okay, initiate communications. Now you come over here. But yeah, for my plan for this war, okay. There, what are you? What is this code? What trial? What's the Republic? Scrap! Stop talking. Ooh, Energy Nexus. That's going to be necessary and very useful. I'll get this disruptor thing, foundry drone output, reactive armor is okay, plasma, stellar notes, that's good.
The others reach out to make contact with our mine.
Your prey, because I'm a devouring swarm and I eat everything in the galaxy. You are a thing that is in the galaxy, so you get eaten.
Technology conceived.
Okay, build these mining stations. Seeing as there's nothing else, I'll go and research that. Seeker Shard Array, Mature Harbinger, Fleet Command Limit. I'll get the Tango Pulse. Oh, whoops.
Crushing a hostile iron.
Fascinating species.
The others reach out to
Sure.
make contact with our
Prey. Aw, how cute. I will sell a bunch of food and then eat more things. For the moment, I'll just move you back. Actually, move you here. Build this starbase, please and thank you. Acknowledged. We are one, you are many. Ancient web slinger. I'll get this. Dangers of ignorance are greater. But yeah, my plan for this war, I'm just gonna take over all the star bases first. Then I'm going to start sending my armies down to the planets. But just as I'm sending my armies down to the planets, I'm going to do something. I'm going to change my stance on a particular situation. Okay? Oh, Prey. You are like me. Where are you? Oh, you're on the opposite side of the galaxy. Well, I'll eat my half of the galaxy. You eat yours. And then I'll come go and eat you. That sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. Acknowledged. Now there are two. Alien materials studied. Okay. Increase the tractor beam power. Ah, okay. And for my final tradition tree. Archivism would be interesting, but I don't think it's right. Domination is not right for this. Statecraft might actually be useful. A rightful claim to okay. Yeah. Synchronicity. Leader lifespan maximum. Edict fund. Leader upkeep minus 20%. Empire size from pops. There we go. It is nearly impossible to get empire size from pops down, and that is for all intents and purposes, practically a mandatory thing for this particular build. Because right now, I've got about 400 empire size. Half of that is from pops. It is by the very large margin, the largest portion, the largest single portion of where my empire size effects are coming from. So if I'm going to be reducing something, it's got to be that. Chart the unknown? Sure, actually. Oh, that's a scavenger bot. That's awesome. Food from jobs, Elder Weaver. I'm gonna get, I think, this. Also, come over here, build this research station and these mining stations, please. New World Order. Watch and learn.
Technology conceived.
New tech. Okay. I'll get the auto-curating vault. Nope. Learn. They will learn or they will die. Either way, I will learn. And that is all I care about. Seeing as I already started getting it, I might as well get it now. Advanced Fighter Wing is probably what I really should be getting. But I'm gonna get this Elder Weaver thing. I'll get barbed cannons. Sounds like a plan.
Crushing a hostile hive. Technology conceived.
Okay, finished that. Encryption. Because encryption and decryption are actually kind of useful now, especially seeing as there's actually really useful options in for subterfuge and spy operations now. Acknowledged. New contact, we'll rock you. Pray.
We sense spaceborne life. Others reach out to make contact.
Pray. Ooh, the chosen fanatical purifiers. I'm glad they are in this. Sure. Available envoys. That's nice.
Technology conceived.
Subspace sensors. Subspace sensors. Starhold. Actually, yeah. Build that hyper relay station, please.
Technology conceived.
Dive deeper? Always dive deeper. Okay. Mature Harbinger. Now I'll get the level 3 versions of those Weaver Tech. Okay. Let's take a quick peek. Good. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Upgrade you and you. Build one of these. Build one of these. Build this. Build this. Build this. Build this. Build this. This. Build this and this and this. Don't not sure about that yet, but okay. I need to check something. Let's research Enclave. I know some storms that you can build there, but no, I don't care about mega structures. Not star-based buildings, planet buildings. Sorry about the wait there, people. Okay, da 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 da. Okay. That's not what I need to know. Okay. Expanded housing. Okay. So, Mr. Shrine Waste Processing Center. So, Research Academy. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry. And it doesn't print. Absolutely perfect. Okay. That said, I am going to need to take a relatively short bio break. So we will be back after these messages from our sponsor, hashtag non-sponsored. And we're back. Alright. I have food now. Okay. Oh, I'm actually missing rare crystals. Okay. In that case, buy like a bunch.
Our void hive is under attack. Technology conceived.
Hey. Yeah. Fleet command limit's probably good right now. Edict fund, I don't care. Empire size from Pops.
We sense spaceborne life. Technology conceived. Our situation log is updated.
War crimes.
Technology conceived.
Sure. Ancient web slinger. I think it's about time. Activate the engines. I'll wait, because, yes.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Because I really want to get this astral siphon. Sure.
Technology conceived.
In this case, I think I want to get that because I think that unlocks the planetary supercomputer, which I'm going to need. Aha! Deep Space Citadel site. Good. The storm hath been released. Oh no! Remarkable.
Is complete.
Remarkable. Okay. While you're there, excavate the site.
Technology conceived.
I told you to come over here. That's hilarious to me. Okay, where did that come from? Okay. Yeah, I need to watch my stream just to make sure that iterations of it across various forms is equal or correct. Unfortunately, that is not always the case. Easy prey.
Technology conceived.
Planetary supercomputer. Good. Keep digging. You got a negative trait? I don't care about that.
Our void hive is under attack. Technology conceived.
Okay. Yep. Look at this.
Technology conceived.
Sure.
We sense spaceborne life. Technology conceived.
Good. Planetary supercomputer is done. Look at this. And this tech world, we're gonna go here. Okay. These are the kinds of things that I wanted. We're gonna build this here. Requires a hive nexus on the planet. That's okay. Not perfect, but I mean, whatever. And data-driven theorem. I'll get that. There. Oh, yes. I got that. Now we can build the hive. Good. And I can replace this one probably.
Technology
That.
conceived.
That. Reactive armor. I'll get that. Composite mandibles.
Our void hive is under attack. Technology conceived.
By the way, that energy world before was producing 46 energy, now is producing 637. This is what I mean. It is crazy. going to do... this planet looks fine. I'm going to take you... heavy industry and... honestly, you know what? Fuck it. Heavy industry. And forge specialists. Forge world. Oh,
Technology conceived. Our void hive is under attack. Technology conceived.
okay, translate the findings. The feast continues. Yeah, sure. Okay. Save game. Adapt to shifting climates. Yes. Voidling trait? Okay, what's that? Minimum species habitability 80%. I don't think that that's good.
Technology conceived.
But now that I have that, phototropic might be okay. Is it worth it? upkeep down or efficiency up? Efficiency up. Also, synthetic crystal plants, and this I'm going to replace with, I think, the astral siphon is probably, or ancient refinery is probably what I want. Takes away some of those jobs and puts them to other things. I don't know. It's probably worth it. Okay. Oh, okay. Nothing important. I'll get the advanced strike wing. It is good. Upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that. Upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade this. Upgrade this and this, this and this, this and this. Upgrade all of this. And basically do the same thing here, but we're going to be building first. Stop that. Oh, I'm actually lacking minerals. Mildly funny. It's a small world, so I think I want to actually yeah. Ancient rampart. That's amazing. Tried to communicate.
Technology conceived.
No. This.
Technology conceived.
Sure. I'll get this.
Hostile swarm engaged. We sense space.
Okay. And there we go. So, was going to be my second last? I think Galactic Contender. Diplomatic weight doesn't matter, but the damage, like, extra 33%. It's either that or Eternal Vigilance.
Technology conceived.
Gale Speed 2. Is there anything that can combat that? I don't think so. Yeah. Ow. Oh, wait, Seppa.
Technology conceived. Crushing.
Yay. Got a specimen. All right.
Technology conceived. Technology conceived. Technology conceived. Technology conceived.
Mm.
Technology conceived. Crushing a hostile hive.
And rails and refuge.
Technology conceived.
Mm.
Crushing a hostile hive. Our construction is complete. Technology conceived.
Couple more base ports. I'll get some resource silos.
Technology conceived. Technology conceived. Technology conceived.
Capacity boosters.
Crushing a hostile hive. Technology conceived.
Okay, no, I want that. Quill battery, that's fine. Look at this. You should open and only aliens? I'm not sure what you mean. Unless you mean like something like OnlyFans, but you know, aliens only? Galactic version, yeah. Okay. No. Oh. I'll get the research alternatives. Later enhancement, good. Okay, this sells some energy credits. Funny how the platform turned into that considering the initial purpose. Funny, yes, but not. It should not have been unexpected. I'm not saying it was expected, but they should have known better. Okay. Stop that, stop that. There you go. Okay, good. Okay. Now, I want you to come down here, build these research station, and then I want you to build this research station. Then I want you to come over here and build this starbase. Stone carving, interesting.
Technology conceived.
I've often been interested in things like stone carving, but I've never had the time, money, and or tools to be able to do it well, if that makes sense. For the kinds of things that I'm looking at. Active effects, add an extra 1,000. Sure. Because astral rifts, those are available. This is available, and I can potentially do this. So, I mean, there's no reason why I can't just spend a bunch of influence, which I'm not using, or not influence, unity. 3,000 unity. 3 months of unity to get 3,000 astral threads so that I can use astral boost here and flash forward hyper relay in a little bit. Yeah. That's actually really worth it. Thinner tools is relatively cheap for beginners. Start with clay or limestone. Well, that's the other problem that I don't want to start with things like clay and limestone. I'm specifically looking at a type of a granite variant. And that is a little bit different. Specifically because what I'm trying to do, I want to make dice out of what's called labradorite, which is a very bluish version of granite that is exclusively found in northern Labrador. Extra funding. Well, it's not that it's not the expense for the materials, because I've got the materials. I have the labradorite. where do I get those materials? This, like I said, it's exclusively found in a small segment of northern Canada. And it is when it's properly polished, etc., it's almost opalescent. It is beautiful, but it's kind of bluish, and yet still kind of opalescent. It's just so pretty. I love it. But like I said, where do I got it? I got it because I had the opportunity to get some just like cast leavings, basically, from when someone was making a civic monument out of labradorite. And I had the opportunity, like, it was just like some leftovers that they couldn't use because it wasn't the right size or shape or whatever. And I'm like, can I have that? They're like, yes. Let's build a cathedral. No. No.
Technology conceded.
Okay.
Technology conceded.
I'll get that, even though I'm never going to build one. Yay! We laugh at the pain of the primitives. Speaking of, Stone Age, Steam Age, Stone Age, Stone Age, Atomic Age, Industrial Age, and Machine Age. So this is the only one that I really should go invade soon. Oh look, prey! By the way, everything is prey. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Oh well. I'll do this. Bernini? What's Bernini?
Council agenda ready.
Or who? I mean, it might be an artist. War exhaustion gain down is kind of necessary right now. This is perfect. I have their entire military force at my, not beck and command, but something like that. Okay. And now we land the armies. And they have about 500 armies, or 500 army power on this planet. I got about 5,000.
Technology conceded.
Gateway travel. That's going to be necessary.
Planetary infestation begun.
Sure. Sure. There we go. Land on this planet. Oh, that's right. I need to do one thing. Adaptive evolution. Consume. Increase the situation progress by livestock and purged pups by 50%. Because I'm eating everything on every one of these planets, as soon as I take them over, it is going to be a massive increase to my situation progress. And I will get a new ability very, very quickly. Okay. First, okay, we've got genomic research facility already there. That's perfectly fine. Synaptic nodes, I don't particularly care, but I do need a clone vats, not a logistics hub. This one here, spawning pool. Yep. And this I want to replace with a sensorium site instead. As for you, quantum field manipulators. Ah, okay, cool. Why did I do not have that? And surface quarry, whatever. Fuck it, I don't care. Anyways. Okay, cool. You've been started to turn into a hive world. That's perfectly fine.
Technology conceived.
Okay. Sky Dome. Nah.
Our void hive is under attack.
Oh, I've got 3 here. Volcanic inactivity? Okay. 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 Stop eating people? No. That will... this race will never stop eating people until there are no more people left to eat. No. They're they're empty calories. Scum and villainy. I don't care. I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna go replace that with sentinel posts, and I'm gonna put that at the top of the queue.
Planetary infestation begun. Technology conceived.
Okay. Nice. Prey tracker, sure.
Our void hive is under attack.
Okay, done. Now, back here, genomic research facility, clone vats. Spawning pool. Sensorium site. And I think I can build... No, I can't. That's fine. Sentinel posts, and that is at the top.
Council agenda available.
Now, those are space amoebas. Space amoebas, space amoebas, void worms. Okay, cool. So I want you to come over maybe about here. Just like attack all these void worms.
We have cleared our blocker.
Actually, don't go there. I want you to come here. Yes.
We sense spaceborne life.
Oh. Pull up on alloys. Also, actually here, I'm going to replace you. Okay, I'll just dismantle you. Then I'll build a shipyard. Also, you, I want to build this battle simulator. And other star bases. Oh, some various citadels. It's interesting. You, I want to build as resource silo. Just for the moment, I'll build all these as resource silos, but I'm probably going to break down several of those.
Technology conceived.
Just to give me a little bit of time. Fossilized remains, that's fine. Tech received. Gateway travel. Code breaking extra. And over here, disabled gateway. Reactivate.
Technology conceived.
Prey tracker. Okay. Very well. Aha. Reptilians, chaos, adapt to shifting climates, grow faster. Grow faster. Let's see what happens. The fertile trait. Okay. Wait a second. Is that what I think it is? Yes. Oh my god, I love it. That's amazing. That's one of the specialty ones that I shouldn't be able to get, but I just got. Haha! In that case, I might even be able to get erudite at some point.
Conceived.
Ooh, Zro. Also, you are too fast, so I'm going to have you land over here instead.
Technology conceived.
Grow some mandibles. Sure.
Our construction is complete.
Okay.
We sense spaceborne life.
Here, I'll give you some food. Go away. Tile blockers, sure.
Technology conceded.
Sure, this thing.
Planetary infestation begun.
Done. Now you, I want you to come over here, but you're not going to invade quite yet. Also, this planet, Port Genevieve, we first build sentinel posts, then we build genomic research facilities, then clone vats, then spawning pools, then a hive warren. Then we'll probably have to change that specialty relatively shortly, but
Technology conceded.
while I'm thinking about it, I'll also go and remove some of those blockers. I think there's probably some blockers down here too. Yep, there was. What about on their home world? Defense platform hit points, sure. Gain some quantum catapult insights.
We sense spaceborne life.
Kill that void worm.
Hostile storm engaged. Our military hive is lost.
Good.
We sense spaceborne life.
Flippant use of impressive technology, that's fine.
Technology conceded.
Get that, and for you, I'll get this.
Our military hive is lost.
That's fine. Now come down here and destroy all of these void worms, please and thank you. Clean this system up.
Conceded.
Aspis Bastion, I do feel like that's going to be necessary. Ethic changes, it's fine. Tech, it's great. Advanced combat roles, sure. Actually, quantum catapult.
Our void hive is overcome. Our construction is complete.
No, not Vivarium tank. I said Beastport. Fuck off. Okay. Oh, that's right. Come down and land on this army, or on this planet, and finish this war for me, please and thank you. We have ended the Hypnotoad menace. Okay. Now, we first build Sentinel Site. Then Genomic Research Facility. Then Clone Vats. spawning pool and hive warren. Okay. Yeah, and currently only 146, 145. Okay. Biological processing. I'm only eating a little bit. So in that case, I'll switch back to incorporate. Command structure, architect focus. You know what? I am going to give you an architect focus. What? What? Oh! All the void worms. I forgot. Okay, anyways. Transfer ship, reanimated void worms, reanimated void worms. Okay, good, good.
Crushing a hostile hive.
There we go. Bro destroyed. Now. Minerals now. You. I'll just do that. And then I will have you return home, please, and thank you. Okay. Okay, so this one here is already 120 and it's just 15, so this one I can deselect. These two I can merge together. And I'm gonna get a couple of new admirals. Oh, wait. First, policies and edicts. Leader enhancement capacity boosters. Also, so then we go buy you. Automated repair systems, sure. Aggressive attack patterns or cautious. What? Oh. I'll get this. Cautious. Automated repair system. Perfect. Okay, now you. I'm just gonna have you do all the things, please and thank you. Okay. Build a mining station and then hyper relay, and you build research stations, and then, I don't know, build something over here, maybe. Sure, hyper relay. You already built a hyper relay, so build a hyper relay here. Did you build a hyper relay? No? Well, then build a hyper relay.
We have cleared our blocker.
Gateway reactivated. That's great.
Technology conceived.
Okay, quantum catapult. Good. Now I know how to build one. I'll get this. And where is the closest one to the center of the galaxy? Okay, go. I don't think this one counts, does it? No, it's like a white dwarf or something. Pulsar? Yes, here I could. Actually, no. Oh, also, by the way, what was it? You? Stone, atomic age. Land armies.
Technology conceived.
Space B, Bastion, Aega's Complex. No, this one though.
Planetary infestation begun.
Empire grows. Next, we're going to upgrade that. Then we're going to go and build some sentinel posts. Then we build the genomic research facility and the clone vats and spawning pools and the highborn. There we go.
Our construction is complete.
They shall be devoured. We shall eat this galactic community thing.
We have cleared our blocker.
I'll get that. Justice Complex. Yes. That's 2. And last but not least, Behemoth Fury. I shall become the Crisis. A rare specimen indeed. this row and then build that. Okay.
Our special project is complete.
Look at the neutronium carapace.
We have cleared a blocker. Our construction is complete. We have assimilated knowledge.
Okay. Build hyper relay. And build hyper relay. Build hyper relay and build a hyper relay. Build hyper relay. Build hyper relay. Build a hyper relay. And again. And again.
Crushing hostile.
Okay.
Our construction is complete. We have cleared a blocker. Our situation log is updated.
Hooray. Also, no, Dunblane is where I don't want to go. Fuck off. Okay, it's not bad, but go here. Go here.
We sense spaceborne life.
And nothing important. Other than some void worms up there. And you also pretty much the same boat. You go here, and you go here. Extra void worms, don't mind if I do. Nothing super amazing up there, but I'll get this. Actually, you, I'm going to have you come down here, and you, on the other hand, I'm just going to have you come back home. Stop it. Stop it. Justice and Ziggurat of Justice. Good. Yep, that's fine.
Hostile swarm engaged. Technology conceived.
I'll get the advanced combat rolls. Keep at it. Board one bro destroyed. That's fine. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Tony, get off the table. Tony, no, down. 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 Get down. Get off the table. Huh? What do you
Admiral?
think about it?
Admiral.
You're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
Careful. Huh?
Also, here. Need some new scientists.
Our situation log is updated.
Hmm. Step one. Find out where these wormholes go. And determine whether or not I need to
We sense spaceborne life.
think about bothering to protect myself. Interesting.
Our situation log is updated.
Okay. Oh, also contacts. Uh, no. I don't think there's one. Build a spy network. And I'll do the same thing for the chosen.
Technology conceived.
Sure. Aw. Excellent. Cyborg mob, contortionist, vulpine acrobats. Also, this generator world. I mean, I could, but I don't think I really need the amenities anymore. I mean, I will upgrade this. I do have some jobs available. So, I only have 3 more. So, Hecton jobs, 300. So right now, logistic drone jobs plus 150, but tech drone job output is 20%. Okay. And then trade upkeep per technician, that's fine, I do that. No. Wouldn't help. Confluence of thought? I don't know. Or, wait. Auto-curating vault, on the other hand. Synapse drones, bureaucrats. Okay. It's metallurgist. We don't have any on the planet. Military Academy. I think planetary shield generator is probably just about the best thing I can do here. And then, let's see. So this would be increasing by 40%. Not as compounding interest or anything. Right now we have 6 of them, so it's 240%? Yes. So their output is boosted by, 240%. I still have some availability for jobs. versus 300 jobs. Okay. So I think if I build this, build 2 of these, and then build that, I think that's about as much of a benefit as I can manage on this world. Now this fortress world, military academy, and then a bunch of Aspis bastions. No, let's fuck off. What? Why can I only build 3? That's interesting. Anyways, this tech world, on the other hand, now I can replace this with a planetary supercomputer, I think? Yes. Okay. Upgrade the sensorium site. Upgrade that, upgrade that. And I'm losing a little bit of energy and a little bit minerals, so just enough to keep me going, and then some of that for amenities. Let's see what happens. And this is a foundry district, so we go plants and gas refineries. We go ancient refinery, Alloy Reclamation Center, Metallurgical Research Lab, and I think we replace this Resource Processing Center. Then we go here, build automation building for that, and then we build a couple of extra hive districts for mineral production, and I think we should be well into the green for this. And this being a mining world that also produces Betharian, that's fine. I just want to build all of the mining districts that I can. And actually, that's probably more efficient. Okay.
Technology conceded.
Ziggurat of Justice, good. Heavy metal frost, okay. Oh. Reverse engineer minor artifacts, discover Elgate insight, artifact analysis, feast continues. Now, there we go. Oh, I just out of Unity?
I'm just relaxing.
Oh, okay, because it requires like 34,000. Okay, that's fine.
Technology conceived.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm okay. I'm good. Yeah.
Technology conceived.
I'm sorry about last weekend. Just got me a
We
little
sense spaceborne life. Others reach out to make contact.
Ooh, pray.
decide now if you want this couch. Okay, I'm in the middle of work right now. I didn't even talk to Philly yet, and I don't even know if I'm getting it. So, thanks a lot. It's just a little weird.
Okay.
But I do have it now, so that's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Oh yeah, I'm in bed. Yeah. So, I mean, I gotta get up again, but anyway, Phil was screaming in the living room too. So, yeah. Oh, okay.
On screen.
Others reach out to make
Oh, look,
contact.
pray. Oh, also you.
Yeah, they know. It's, I don't know. I used to watch a lot of horror movies growing up, so. Yeah, they're crazy stupid. That meme going around where, already have kids that are gone for 20 years. I'm proud to say I've never watched a single one of them. It's like, no, care less. Could care less.
Our situation log is updated.
So, you were talking about the shower.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Government policies meetings. Aha.
Technology conceived.
More Elgate insights.
Our special project is complete.
Oh, nice.
Technology conceived.
Eupaptic cluster? What's this? Huh. Oh, it's a Fallen Empire building. I don't think I want that, though. Secure a tissue sample. Okay. Mission accomplished.
Sense spaceborne life.
Okay, now. No, not diplomacy. Espionage.
I know. Well, I have like most of the stuff planned out for the part with the shower. Like I contacted some friends, the helpers today because they were over. I finally contacted them. It took me a little while. Just I've been so busy too. I just
Okay.
I sent out all I mailed everybody's their invitations out and stuff. The only one that came I got mine back from Alice because when Granny sent me the
I'll wait. I'll have to wait for the Delta.
I better look
Good, okay.
anyway.
Shrink Space Depot is definitely one of the ones that I need to work to get. Battle stations!
Hostile swarm engaged.
Disconcerting.
Technology conceded.
Aegis Complex. Okay. Ooh. Molecular revitalization. Dynamic drone jobs. I really want that.
We have cleared a blocker.
Okay. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Okay, good. Now. Nope.
They advertise in the paper, and it's like, and Facebook. Well, it's fine, like, not everybody knows we have Facebook, but then the paper, like, nobody reads the paper, so, and last year it was so expensive to put it in, like, it went up, triple, because
Alright.
the Ontario
We
company
sense
was
spaceborne life. We sense spaceborne life.
Confidential researcher, prospector, tuner. I'm gonna just add tuner.
We sense
But
spaceborne life. We sense spaceborne life.
Okay. I think I've done some pretty good progress in this particular game so far. I've doubled the size of my empire. I ate an empire, an entire species. I've got a bunch of extra planets, but now granted, I do need to modify and or colonize and or whatever said planets. And I also have some a bunch of primitives, which also need to likewise be thrown at various places and things. I do have the Stellarite Devourer nearby, and I need to go kill that. Same thing with the Scavenger Bot. Go pick up Nanite Tech. And there's a few other bits and pieces, but I think I'm made some pretty good progress. So I'm actually happy to save here. I'm going to see if there's anybody else that is currently streaming that I know. Yes. Yes, I do. So I'm going to send you guys over there. But I hope you had a great time. I know I did. And I hope to see you again at some point in the near foreseeable future. And until then, hope you had a great time. Be well.